Good morning, everyone. Wow, is that sunny, huh? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Monday morning. How is everyone today? Thank you for coming over. If everybody on the Facebook side, just click the link and you can come into the YouTube channel and chat along with everyone. Thank you all for coming in this morning. I have a little something interesting I want to talk about. Hello, Stuart, Franklin Hill Ventures. How are you this morning? I will post the link for anyone that wants to come in and chat. There we go. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Maybe found some good stuff. Let's see, we went to the Wolf's Den. There's a change. Hey, Jerry, what's happening? We went to a craft festival downtown here. And one of the places had a flea market basically set up. I don't know, 10 booths, I think, or something. So I ended up getting a few things. Some comics, some science fiction magazines, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not sure. One day just bleeds into the next. But it was a good time. A lot of craft people selling a lot of stuff. A lot of it was it was all handmade, of course, but it was good. Good morning. Got to go to work. I'll be there. I'll be here tomorrow. Day off. Thumbs up, Paul. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Have a great day at work. We actually went to an auction Saturday night, and I left. I kind of basically talked myself out of it. I said, no, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. So we left. Did you move yet? Christy SNIA, how are you? Did not move yet. We're going up for the holidays. Hopefully, we're going to look at some property. Hopefully, more than one. And I know December is usually a low point for people listing their homes because they don't want any interruption during the holidays, but we're hoping. So, yeah. Hopefully going to look at a few things. But thanks for asking. Thanks for coming in. So I am same Christy from before, just added IA. Okay. Cool. I'm going to be at my booth at the Antique Mall this Wednesday, and I'm going to do another live liquidation sale from there. Already scheduled it, and hopefully I'll be a little bit more prepared than I was for the frenzy from last time. I just finished. Well, I have only one more invoice to do, but it's only for 2 shirts. But I have everything next to me here. And I think this is the first time. What is it? I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 boxes going out. All UPS. That's a first for me. All those boxes. So yeah, it was It was craziness. Doubtful. What's doubtful, Jerry? So Hopefully, I think everybody paid, so I'll be getting these out today, tomorrow. I'll get them out today, and they'll be picked up tomorrow. And then I just have my eBay and my Macari to ship, and I'm good. I am good. That you'll be ready on Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm hoping to leave here by 10:30, 11. Get there by 12 when it opens. And then I got to take my screw gun with me because I'm probably going to take a couple of the racks back home because I know they'll be empty. Excuse me. If you want, I'll check out that Target on the coast there and see if they have anything that you're interested in. Because I'll stop in there and get a Starbucks on the way to the booth. So what's how about everybody else? Did you have bring box? Oh yeah, plenty of boxes this time. Only brought 2 last time. And I ended up dumping them in Sandy's trunk because I took her car. This time I'm going to take the truck. Online sales were crazy this weekend. Have 24 items packaged up and ready to go. Waiting on payment on 2 more. Hope Q4 has been good for everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I put the link in. Anybody wants to come in and chat? I'm just going to wait a little bit until we get to the topic at hand here. I know I usually wait until Victoria's done. I don't know if she's still on or not. No, she's still going. So I'll just give it a few more minutes. Anybody find anything good over the weekend? Any good scores? Oh, I have. Yeah, I can't find it now. That Lego piece that I was telling Jerry about the other day, The Office. It's buried. I have so much crap on my desk too that I have to clean up. So much crap. Crap, and more crap. Right? What do you say, robot?
Morning.
What do you mean?
Danger, Will Robinson.
Because of all the crap?
That does not compute.
Okay. I heard that Bob Dole passed away yesterday. I didn't realize he was in his 90s. That's what happens when you don't keep up with everything. Hey, Jerry, what's happening?
Same old.
How's everything in your neck of the woods today?
Quiet. The fog went away.
Yeah, we still got a little here. It was thick this morning, though, I got to tell you. When I took Maddie out, it was thick.
Yep, same thing when I took Christopher to school.
Yep, so all the kiddos are back to school now.
Yep.
How old is your son now?
14, going to be 15 in 2 months.
Damn. Mine's
like
going
to
be...
Time is fun when you're having flies.
Yeah, my son is going to be 40 next June or July.
Well, that's because you started out earlier than me.
Yep, 12 years old.
No, I was busy running around the world.
Right.
Doing
all that. So pick up anything good over the weekend?
No, we were just bums this weekend. Well, actually, we just we cleaned out part of the garage because we got to get that ready for not this weekend, but next weekend for the sale.
Yep.
So I already put up a video of the stuff that I shot in the garage that's going to go up for sale.
Cool.
And just keep opening up boxes and finding stuff, and that's what happened Saturday. Yeah, Saturday when we pulled out one corner of the garage and opened up boxes that we hadn't touched since we moved here, and found a bunch of stuff, and was like, okay, here we go, more stuff.
So you're not researching it or anything? You're not saying, well, this is going for this much money, I might as well list it on eBay.
No, I don't really deal with eBay. Not with all their problems and their rules now and everything. It's not worth it. The money that you're paying on it now just isn't worth it. I'm like, I can do a show and I'll make more. You know.
So if something's worth, let's say you open up a box and you find out something's worth $125, you're going to put it on your YouTube sale?
Yeah. Yep.
And then what if it doesn't? You're not going to start it at $5.
No, I might. I mean, like, let's say, well, like this, like I says, like these McDonald's sets.
Yeah.
I had like 15 of them when I was first able to get them. That's all the guy would sell me. It was like 12 or 15 of them.
Yeah.
And I was bringing these to shows, and I was getting between $40 to $50 a set, because you can't find these at all. You know, it's all about, how McDonald's got started and everything.
Right.
So I thought I sold all these at the $40 and $50.
Excuse me.
But as you can see, I opened up a box and I found one. I'll start it out at 10. I'm like, I've already made my money. I'm not worried about it. I'm like, I just want the stuff to go because it's just taking up so much room.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear. That's what I did. I guess that's what I did at the booth last Wednesday.
Yeah.
I mean, I was selling stuff at $5. It's like,
yeah,
all right,
but that's the thing, because you got to look and you got to say, yeah, this is all money here, but it's dead money because you're not getting anything from it.
Right.
But at least, like if I bring, this, the VHS for Godzilla versus Gigan, this is probably like maybe a $60 VHS because you can't find these. But I'll bring this to the show this weekend and I'll put it out for $20. And if someone says, oh, will you take 15? I'll be like, yeah, because that's at least what I paid for it. So at least if I get my money back, I'm like, I'm happy.
Right.
And it's out of the way. It's gone. I don't worry about it no more. And that's it. What am I going to, you can't worry about, oh, I could have made, that's like, like when you do sell a comic, that's not hot right now and you get $20 for it. And 6 months down the road, it skyrockets up to $200. You can't cry about it because you made your money. Yep. It cost you $1 for the comic. You made 20. You're good, So you can't, really cry because it's like, what are you going to do? You can't hold on to everything forever and say, I'm going to wait. And then next thing you know, you die and you never got nothing out of it.
Right.
So I'm just like,
hello.
no, I just, like I said, especially with the figures, because how hard they are, like look at it like this. Look at the way that's cut. It's cut at an angle. When you go to pack this in a box, what are you going to put up against it? And, to pack it up nice, you can't.
Right.
Or you get, these are beauts. Look at these wonderful ones.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, nope, just get rid of it and just say it's gone and move on. And you keep a few of the nice things and everything because you can't, look, you can't display everything.
Yeah. No, don't I know it? Don't I know it?
Yeah. So
that's like when I opened up figures and put them on display here. People like Adrian and stuff, blaspheme! You opened up your figures. It's like I want to enjoy the
that's
look.
When I look at them and I say it at the show too. I've heard the parents say it when they buy a toy from me, for their kid, and they give it to the kid and they say, "Okay, now don't open it." Look at it and say, "No, open it, play with it." That's what you're supposed to do with these things.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have fun with them.
Yep. Christy said hello.
Hello, Christy.
DC sells. Good morning, DC.
Good morning, DC.
Stuart says, I don't have time for looking back at what might have been. Always try to look forward. Yeah. Hey, when X-Men #1 came out, I think in 93, all us comic shop owners speculated, and I think I still have a case full of them in the other room, and they went up to as much as $50, and now they're down to like $2 under cover price. What are your favorite things to collect and keep?
Well, I mean, it all depends. See, my stuff is broken down into sections. Like, I got my favorites, which is like anything on Carolyn Monroe and Raquel Welch. Those are my two that, like if a movie comes out, I'll get the movie or the poster, whatever, so I'll get that. But then, of course, as you see, it's Godzilla and the horror stuff.
Right. We have a friend, Michelle, that would say money.
Well, that's it. Well, that's like Johnny would say it too.
That's our friend.
Money. Yep. And I keep telling him, you're not doing a good job.
Yeah. Mine is just almost anything that's cool that really attracts to my eye or whatever.
Well, yours is the Beatles.
The Beatles, yeah. Plus, Jerry and I have friends that sculpt for action figure companies, and lately the likenesses and stuff are so very cool. I mean, they are. If we had toys back in the 60s with the likenesses and stuff that they have today, I wonder how many would still be around because people saved them and collected them.
Well, but it's like I've told people too, when they say, well, the stuff ain't worth as much, nowadays as it is back. That's just because back then we played with it. Nowadays, everybody just wants to hoard it. They don't, we used to just go to the store and we were happy to buy one. So we said, we got, the newest Action Jackson figure, so we can run around and play with him and whatever. Nowadays, you get what do? They buy it by the case. So then they're going to have the nerve to say, well, I got so many of them. Don't buy them by the case then, and you won't have so many.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, we used to play with our 12-inch Joes in the dirt, and after we got a little older, we'd use actually firecrackers and destroy the stuff. But we had fun. It was
I remember toys were meant for. We used to go to a friend's house. He lived up on the 3rd floor, and we'd go out on his back porch there, and we'd put all the Hot Wheels track together and run it across the street.
Oh, wow.
And we would send the Hot Wheels down, but there would be firecrackers attached to them. They'd blow up.
Oh, wow.
And we didn't care if cars were going by, whatever, just like, pew, boom. And the car would stop, and the guy would look out his window like, what the hell was that? Was it an acorn or something? But we'd like, okay. And then send the next one down.
Good morning, Yellow Brick Road Reselling. How are you today?
Cody wants to know, what was it about Walmart?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, Cody. I didn't even know you were in here. Good morning, packing up weekend orders. I hope you had a great weekend. Thank you. You too. Small stuff. I try only to collect and keep small stuff nowadays. I have too much junk. Yeah. And Countess April came in. Good morning, Countess. I see you've been doing some make me an offer videos. Those are pretty cool. Anybody want to put a link in to anything they're doing, feel free. That's what the chat's there for. I love rocks.
I had a pet rock, but it ran away.
Do I have some rocks, Michelle? I could still have this calcium calamite. And I still have, it's wrapped up again because somebody said they wanted it. It is a bumblebee something. So what about Walmart? I just got here. Did I miss it? You missed it, Cody. We talked about that like the first 5 minutes of the show. We can review again if you are so inclined. But I was just waiting for a few more people to come in.
See, like I found this in a box.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, but that's what I mean. See, open up a box, and it's like, okay, it's not going through, and
I took all mine off the shelf and put them up for sale. They've been selling.
But that's because Godzilla stuff always sells.
Right.
So that's why, like with the VHSs, when I was at the storage unit getting the Christmas stuff, one of my boxes had, I think it's like around like 15 or 18 of the VHSs. So I'm like, no, I'll just bring them to the show this weekend and
Yeah.
put them
Hey,
out.
Amy. Good morning. Good morning.
So what's your thing about Walmart? What's the
Yeah,
problem
the
with
no
Walmart this
cashier
time?
thing has been happening for years. Yeah, our couple of Walmarts here, they're all self-pay, but they have now like a cashier at every aisle of those watching you. Like I had a lady come up to me and says, "You got to scan another one." I said, "Why? I only have two." "Oh, you don't have three?" "No." Bumblebee Jasper, that's it, Christy. So it's like, damn, give me a break, lady.
No, because too many people have been stealing.
Right.
The same thing happened at one of our Targets.
Yeah.
I saw a guy, he was where the self checkouts are,
Yeah.
and he was in the next aisle, which was for a cashier, and he was there just bagging up his stuff. And I like looked and I'm like, what the hell's this guy doing? And finally I saw one of the workers. I says, do you know that there's a guy over there that's just bagging up his stuff? And they're like, what? And I said, yeah. He says, I don't want to say that he's stealing, but turned out that's what the guy was trying to do. He was just going to bag it up and then just go out.
Crazy. Yeah,
But
I
that's
remember once I was at I have something to ship. I was at a Walmart and this guy had one of the 50 giant 50-gallon trash buckets with the lid on.
yeah.
And he was scanning like dog food and stuff. And then he told the lady, he says, the cashier oversighting the self check says, "Oh, can you take this off? I really don't want it. I didn't think it was that expensive." And he tried to finish the sale right away. And she says, "Wait a minute. We got to look inside the barrel." He had printers, DVDs.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, I don't know. I just grabbed it off the shelf like that." Yeah, right, buddy. And then he left quickly.
Yeah.
If
Because
I
that's
buy
what they're all
multiples,
trying
I
to
make
do
them
now.
type
And that's
in.
where they're
I'm
going to
not
find that's going to be a
swiping.
problem with these self checkouts. Plus,
Yeah.
like I told one of them one time when I went there grocery shopping, and the woman said, she looked at me because I'm looking around, for a regular cashier. She said, "Oh, can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I don't work for Walmart, so I need someone to scan my stuff because I don't work for you people." I said, "And you don't give a big enough discount for me to
Right.
do the scanning myself for all this. One or two items, yeah, but a cart full, no."
Right. Yeah, I do the same thing, Christy. Um, After I fight my way past all the grocery pickup employees to shop, yeah, I know that, huh?
Yeah.
Those are entitled people, boy. I'm not going to do self checkout and work for free. Very cool. I worked at Walmart loss prevention. I could tell you stories. Oh, yeah. Hello, Cindy. Why? Why are we looking at Macari page? We're talking about Walmart.
Because
I
Paul's
go through the
lost.
checkout when I'm sourcing because I use my tax-free card and you can't do it at self-checkout. Oh, very cool. Very cool. The wait till it's super busy and then do self-checkout. They pay for a few things so they have a receipt and then run out the door with cart full. Wow.
Well, that's like over in California. You see all those smash and grabs that they've been doing.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Those, yeah.
Yeah.
My friend is a cashier at a grocery store that has self-checkout. They had problems with some people getting a box of cheap nappies, opening the box and emptying. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Then loading the box up with expensive meat. Wow. All right. The reason we are looking at Macari is because you know how some people sell on eBay, they sell on Macari. Everybody's always asking, where do you sell? Oh, I sell on Macari. I sell on eBay. I sell on Poshmark. I sell on Amazon. When was the last time you heard somebody talk about, I sell on Walmart? I happened to be on Walmart yesterday looking for some mashed potatoes, and I saw this picture, and I says, "Oh, those look yummy." No, I'm just saying, you go to departments, And departments, stay there. Go to clothing. And
You're gonna
where
find
are
mashed
you?
potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Yep. Where are you? Oh, don't tell me I'm not going to find it now. I know I should have grabbed it. Well, what the hell?
It's the way it always works.
Oh, look at this. Pre-owned and pre-owned handbags. Now, last year, 2 years ago, Walmart did say they were going to get into the pre-owned business. But I guess they made a deal with ThreadUp. I've never bought from ThreadUp. I know people say they buy their boxes. Let's see. Hold on. I lasted a whole 5 years working at Walmart. My sister has been there for 30. I think I made 5 years, maybe 6. I got here, so I missed what everyone thinks, but I could, for people who only have a few things, don't have to wait in long lines. I thought about doing
it
third
is
party.
good, Cindy, if you only have like 1 or 2 items. But like I said, if you went grocery shopping, they want you to go and scan it. I'm like, no, I don't work for Walmart. That's what they're hired for.
Yep. Somebody posted on Facebook once, Walmart's Employee of the Month, and they showed the self-checkout register. So this is like pre-owned Jessica Simpson woman's cocktail dress. Rolex watch, $7,900, marked down from 14. Tommy Hilfiger, pre-owned. So I looked at a couple of these yesterday, like just for the hell of it. Clothing, pre-owned women's clothing, pre-owned sweaters. And right here, sold and shipped by ThreadUp. 163 reviews. So they're selling their stuff on Walmart. I've heard a lot. There's like, if you're on YouTube a lot and you're on Facebook a lot and you're posting your selling stuff, you'll get tagged in all these ads for selling. And there's a couple that say, why don't you sell on Walmart? Walmart's looking for more sellers. So I never gave it a thought. I mean, I look at action figures once in a while, and there's a ton of places other than Walmart that sells them. And I have to filter down to, I just want to see what Walmart has. I don't care about third-party sellers. But I don't know. Gotta go, busy day. All right, DC, thanks for coming in. I don't know what their fees are or anything like that. If you have to be approved, I don't know, what the deal is. I guess it's not really out there a lot like all the other platforms.
Not yet. They're probably just trying it out right now.
Yeah, I don't like self-checkout only because it's a choice, especially when I'm couponing. Oh, that's true, huh? My stepdad works overnights. He needs to retire. Had a bad fall. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Christy. At Walmart, right for quick. But I have lots of kiddos and almost get 2 carts worth. Wow. I'd rather go to Costco, but hard for me to get there regularly. You haven't been to Costco in a long time. Went to Sam's for the first time in a year. JRKR, the queen of listing. Good morning, good morning.
Sam's Club that's near here, and we've sort of held off now because we noticed the last few things that we bought from them when we went, they were out of date.
Oh,
so
wow.
we had to bring them back. We were like, this stuff is all out of date. It was like, if we got it in September, it was like no good in July.
Wow.
And we're like, no. They're like, oh, we didn't notice that. And we're like, yeah, we kind of figured that. Because even when you went and then we went, I think like a few weeks later, and we went to go grab some stuff. And when we looked, everything was like from the month before.
Wow.
And we were like, nope, forget it. We're done.
And that's at Sam's Club?
Yeah, that was at Sam's Club.
Wow.
We were like, nope, not worth it. Not if you have to, you got to now look at the dates on all their stuff just to make
Right.
sure that it's still good.
Well, I filter by Fulfilled by Walmart. We don't have any coupons in Australia. Really? So, Michelle, I used to be a member of a coupon group years and years and years ago where people would exchange coupons with each other through the mail. So, manufacturers' coupons only. We never did it, I don't think. But so what happens? Because you probably have the same manufacturers like Borden Milk or Borden Cheese. What happens if somebody sent you a manufacturer's coupon to you in Australia? Could you use it? Would they accept it? I wonder, because it would be a manufacturer's coupon.
No, I think some of them say good only in the U.S.
Yeah, I never saw that, but that could be. Paul, have you had to go at using coupons on eBay? I did, and it worked. I did send out some. I did a new coupon. I only make my coupons last either the weekend or for a week. And it did work. The max I've ever done on a coupon is 20%. Only to people that have purchased from me already. That's it. Only to the people that have purchased from me already. And I send them a coupon. I figure if I'm going to reward somebody, it's going to be people that have bought from me already. Usually their third-party prices are the same as Amazon. Some sellers probably. I don't think we could use it, as many of the manufacturers have different branding in different countries. Yeah. True, but I mean like Jell-O. Jell-O is, unless they call it something, yeah, they do. They have different names for different countries, huh? But I mean, I get like Walmart, does not sell Rolex. So if you want a Rolex and you're in Walmart, shopping on Walmart.com. Now see, sold and shipped by Swiss Wrist S. Watches LLC. Interesting. Gucci. Been trying to watch that Gucci movie, but I just can't get a stream yet. So I just thought this was interesting. I mean, I think maybe after the first of the year, I may look into this. I don't want to look into it now because I don't want to add any more things to what I'm doing already. Juicy Couture. Wow, $29 from $118. So, ladies, is this actually $119 wristlet? I mean, Sandy would go nuts. Like, I'm not paying no 100. I would pay 28, but I won't pay 100 for that. Hi, Cody. How are you, Cody? I see coupons on eBay more lately. Yeah, they promote them. They're telling people, use this. I'm getting emails from eBay like twice a day lately. Do this, sell your sneakers, and we won't charge you to list it or whatever. They're really pumping sneakers lately.
That's because they're trying to get more buyers because people have been leaving.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, I got a thing from eBay, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, saying we've missed you. Come on back and we'll give you discounts. And I'm like, no, because, excuse me, I says, a lot of the stuff is just way too overpriced. And when I found that when I go on there just to kill some time and I look at the movie posters, I'm like, I haven't gone on there for let's say a month or two. And it's the same people selling the same few posters. And I'm like, so nothing's changed. So I'm like, why bother? I'll go through a couple of pages and I'll see it's the same stuff over and over again. And I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
Cody says, I have an eBay gift card I got for Christmas. No idea where to shop. I have trust issues. Well, if it's an eBay gift card, you shop on eBay. And Cody, don't forget, you can always, say you're interested in something. I don't know, anything. A pizza, let's just for the sake of argument. And it's $10. You have a gift card. Nothing saying you can contact the person first and say, hey, I'll give you 7. And if they say okay, then you use the gift card. I have never found places like Costco very money saving. You need to buy huge amounts and have the space to keep things. Perishable items need to be used fairly quickly. Very true, JR. Very true. I did buy some stuff there, like ink. I like their meat department. I won't buy meat at Walmart. Definitely won't buy meat at Walmart. Thread Up
No, we'd
sponsored
rather
a
buy
lot of
meat at Walmart than at Publix, because we find that the hamburger and all that is more greasier at Publix than it is at Walmart.
Yeah, but hold on one second. Let me just catch up. Thread Up sponsors a lot of lifestyle vlogger YouTubers. They seem to be pushing it. If you need to freeze stuff, you have a lot of room.
You have to have a lot of room.
On eBay, no shit, really? Oh, my God. I'm trying to help you, Cody. Trying to give the masses the information. I have trust issues.
Well, then sell the eBay card to Paul, and he'll give you money, and you'll be all set.
Yeah, true, Jen. It's great for me. Saves me time. Cheaper. Costco, good meat prices. Cody, eBay will have you back if you want. Happy. The reason that I won't buy meat, chicken, stuff like that at Walmart is because, being a front end manager and an assistant manager, people get to the registers, they don't have enough money, so the stuff just goes in the carriage and pushed off to the service department or the front of the store where they do all the returns. And how many times have you gone to a register and there's a pack of meat on the Coke machine, or a pack of chicken wings on the Coke machine, or chicken wings where the chips are and stuff? And I went to one Walmart after I left. I went to one Walmart early, and there was 2 or 3 things of chicken on the front registers. Had to go back like 3 or 4 hours later because I forgot something. Those same packs were there in the same places. So I will never. I can remember having to work overnights, and the stuff would be in the carriages for 5, 6, 7 hours before they were put away. And by put away, I just meant either refrozen or back on the refrigerator rack.
But that's part of the management's fault, because they don't want to hire enough people to do the job. Because you have to remember that probably 10 years ago, they had enough people there that would have put all that stuff back right away. Right. And now that management is greedy, they put in the self-checkouts. They don't hire as many people. So, it's the same thing like at the school department where I used to work. When I first worked there was over 700 of us there, counting us and maintenance, the custodian and maintenance people. Together, there was over 700. Right now, there's about 50.
Yep.
And all they do is they bring in part-timers at night to clean the buildings. They work, they work for 4 hours a night cleaning the buildings. And that's what they do. Because this way they don't have to pay them any benefits, no vacation days, no nothing. They don't have to worry about nothing. If they want to get rid of them, there's no union involved with them because they're not part of the group. So they don't worry about it. And that's the same thing that these stores are doing. They're doing it because, they don't want to hire these people. And also then you also get the other side where you get these people now, they don't want to work because they're so used to the government handing out checks that that's what they expect.
Yeah.
They're saying, I'm not going to go work for $250 a week when the government's giving me $350 a week.
Yeah. Kohl's was only hiring part-timers because they didn't want to deal with insurance and all that stuff.
Yeah. So, that's just corporation. That's just what they do. So they're their own worst enemies at times.
Oh, yeah. Well, with Walmart, it's always used to be anyway. You always had to do 10% better than this day last year. So if that means you got to send people home, you got to do it. You got to cut payroll to make your numbers. You got to do it. So that's why there's one person responsible now for 4 departments or whatever, or you got a page to have somebody mix paint for you, and hopefully somebody gets there. You have to go through.
How many times have you gone over to like, Home Depot or, what's Lowell's, and you're trying to find someone that works there? You can't. And when you do find them, they're like, well, I'm over here in lights. I'll get you someone over there in hardware. And then you're still, and they're all the same. They're just cutting because it's whatever puts an extra dollar in their pocket.
Right.
And I say, in a way, I can't fault them, because if it was your business, you'd be doing the exact same thing, because you're in business to make money.
Right.
It's like when we do shows, we don't have other people help us, because that means we got to pay them. So we do it all ourselves. So that way, that's more money in our pocket.
Yep.
I mean, if we do bring someone in and they say, well, am I going to get paid? You say, I'm giving you a free ticket for the whole weekend, so you're not spending $80. There's your pay right there.
Right.
And then they say, oh, okay, But if not, some of them are like, no, I want you to pay me for helping you out as well. So then when you say, nope, then forget it. I'll man the booth by myself.
Yep.
It's the same thing. Like I said, you got to see it sometimes from both sides, and sometimes it sucks.
True.
That's what they're doing. But you say, well, like I said, sometimes I go there, and if I'm shopping, for food and everything, and I got a full carriage, I'm like, no, get me a cashier, because I don't work for you people. Put a cashier on, and they can check my stuff out, because that's what you get paid for, not me. Unless if you're going to tell me that you're going to give me another 30% off, because even now their deals aren't all that great. They're almost the same as regular stores.
True.
True. And sometimes you got to jump back and forth between, like we'll go to Walmart and then go across the street to Publix to pick up the other things that we know are cheaper there at Publix than they are at Walmart.
Yeah, Publix, I only try to buy every time they do the buy one, get one free sale.
Yeah.
But Cody, you could buy jewelry supplies.
Yep.
Can't find enough people. Christy, I agree. Hubby met our Costco head meat guy here through his work and said they do a great job testing the meats. Yeah, Walmart does. They just take it out of the box and put it on the rack. Why don't they think that keeping good employees and having so much turnover is good for the bottom line? Because I can only speak for when I was there. They don't pay a good wage. Like when we were hiring to open up the Walmart in Poinciana, it was, we spent 3 months hiring people, interviewing, and I would interview people that came down from New York and said, well, we need a department manager. Well, I'm a department manager. And I said, okay, we only start department managers, it's like $7.50, $8 an hour. They said, oh, I'm getting 20. And I said, yeah, but you, at that time, now this was 18 years ago. I said, yes, but you can't rent a whole house for $600 a month in New York like you can here. And that's not the truth anymore. Definitely everything went up. So yeah, there was always that. They always had that issue. And then the big thing with cashiers, no matter how many cashiers we have, it's like, hey, I haven't had my break. And because there's not enough help, or they don't know how to manage the breaks. And it's like, when am I going to get my break? I'm leaving because I never get my break. And that's an issue. That's management, that they don't know how to deal with that. Why don't they think that keeping good employees and not having much turn? Yeah, I mean, that's the crazy thing. That's what it is.
That's what they do. They run the employees to death, and then they don't care, because they're like, well, we'll get somebody in that's, we're paying you $12 an hour, but we'll get someone in at $8, and now we're saving $4 an hour.
Right.
And
JR, but hiring and training new employees costs so much. The training is, there's the register. Somebody's going to shadow you, or you shadow them for an hour, and then they're going to watch you. That's their training.
Yeah.
Which is
I've seen
totally
it.
wrong. I mean, I was a manager for Target for 1 year. All right. Exactly 1 year. They sent me to Long Island for a month to train in every aspect of everything. And the reason I only lasted 1 year is because when I was hired, they said, oh, at the end of the year, you'll get a $10,000 raise or a $10,000 bonus. And before that, they came, I had a meeting and they said, well, the store didn't do as much as we thought. So you're only going to get, I think it was $1,500. I said, okay, you'll have my resignation on your desk in the morning. And of course, I was immediately ejected from the building. But I went back to Walmart. Dollar General is worst at popping up in every little town. Yeah. Training. I mean, even at Dunkin Donuts here, it's ridiculous. They hire somebody off the street and go wait on customers. Well, what do you mean? I don't even know how to make a coffee. I don't know how to run these machines. I don't know. So there is no training. There is no training.
They just
I
throw
can't
you
speak
into
for
the
every
deep
store,
end, and that's it.
Yeah, I can't speak for every store, but there's the one Dunkin I can speak about is the one down the street here. They go through employees like water, and it's only I think these guys bought it thinking Dunkin Donuts is a cash cow. You buy the cow and it just spits out money, and that's wrong. That is so wrong. You have to train your employees because there's customer service right there. Lousy counter help is lousy customer service. Good morning, Random Auctions by Jill. How are you this morning? And Elsie, I'm sorry I didn't give you a great introduction. Elsie, good morning, good morning. How are you doing?
Morning to everybody.
But anyway, I was amazed because I knew 2 years ago Walmart was talking about getting in the pre-owned business. And then to pop up with yesterday, I just happened to be looking and I said, did I see pre-owned? And then you go into this pre-owned, and this one also is thread up. So it's there. I guess they're slowly making their way into the pre-owned business. So, which is nothing wrong with that. Definitely nothing wrong with that. I don't know what this is the same. Yeah. S. Dot watches. I don't know what their guarantees are, like the protections for buyers. I'm sure they must have protections for sellers. But I think they are looking, Calvin Klein, I think they are looking for more third-party sellers. So maybe, maybe after the first of the year, I don't think get into it now. I think we all have enough to do with, another 2 weeks, 3 weeks of trying to get sales. But I think after the first of the year, it might be worth checking into to see about, what's the deal here with selling on Walmart? I know it doesn't seem as easy it is to sell on Amazon or Mercari or Poshmark. There has to be something to go through. Maybe you need, I don't know, maybe you need LLC or more paperwork. They want reputable sellers. Not that everybody with an LLC or corporation is reputable or is not reputable if you don't have one. You can't train people that don't want to work. True. Only wanting to show up for a paycheck. And that's the management again. That's hiring. That is hiring.
No, that's also sometimes it's the company because like you always hear it, city employees, oh, look, one fell down off his shovel. He got hurt,
Yeah.
Because because city workers have always had that bad reputation. All they want to do is just show up and get a paycheck.
Exactly. Work ethic has definitely deteriorated in recent years. Yes, it has.
Well, like I say, though, it doesn't help when the government gives you out free money to stay at home.
Yep.
You
Not
know,
at
if
all.
they
It
turned
doesn't.
around and gave you less than what you would make if you worked, that would get the people off their butts to move, you know, and say, let me go get a job instead.
Yep.
But
Or
they
you get
don't.
these people that, well, I'll just have another baby, and the state will pay for that.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's all got to stop. It has gone. It has gone crazy.
But that's the Democrats. That's their way of buying votes.
I don't know. I don't know about that stuff. I don't talk politics. I still don't know what they say, what they mean by when they say the left and the right. I I don't get it because I listen to some of the shows, the radio shows and stuff like Hannity and stuff like that. Well, the left is always doing this. What's the left? What is it? The left? I don't get it. Oh, the people must have banked money and now
No,
they still aren't going back to work.
no. Unfortunately, they didn't. Like all those people that lived in the rent places that they're now getting foreclosed on, they're all crying because well, I don't have no money. And, you know, we're watching it on the news and we're like, well, where were all those checks that you got? Why didn't you put some of that money aside for your rent, knowing that this day was coming and you know, you'd have to pay some of that money back. But they weren't doing that. They just
Thank you,
used it to
JR.
do whatever, and that's it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But it's true. I mean, and I told Sandy too, you know, Saturday we walked around downtown because they had a craft festival. So handmade stuff, excuse me, all small business. The place was packed, more booths than ever. So more people are, I think, leaving the job scene, leaving the man, I guess, or whatever, and
The
opening
workforce.
up their own small business.
Yep.
But and the stuff was expensive though. I mean, I looked at a few things and it's like, wow, you know, where is everyone? Why so many job openings? I don't get it. Seems so many want jobs. True. Although when I went to, I put a video out of Florida's largest gas station, Buc-ee's in Daytona. They have a huge menu board outside. They pay extremely well. And their place was packed with employees and packed with customers. I think they paid their shift manager $20-something an hour, which was fantastic. It's like, no wonder they have employees. And everybody looked happy. And everybody greeted you like, hey, welcome to Buc-ee's. Hey, welcome to Buc-ee's. But I think the lowest price for a position there was $17 an hour. I'm just saying that one reason people still can't get employees because they have enough money for unemployment and save some. Excuse me. You don't know what the job is and the pay when you accept the job, so do it. Don't whine about it after. If you agree with dig a ditch for $5 an hour, then dig it. That was what I was taught my sons. Yeah, true. Too many people being paid to stay home. That's right, Pam. Good morning, Pam.
But like you were saying, like with the flea market that you were at, and the stuff was expensive. It's the same thing over here. We have one guy that sharpens knives. So we were like, well, we have the knife set, you know, the one in the butcher block, you know, that, you know, we were like, all right, we need to get it sharpened. For one knife, he wanted $9 to sharpen it.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm looking at his prices. And that was for just the regular, you know, like steak knife. For the bigger ones, he wanted like $12 and $14. I'm
Wow.
like, if you added up all the knives that I would need to get sharpened, I'm better off just buying another set.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, so he just lost himself a job because I'm like, if he said, like $2 a knife, I'd be like, all right, here's my set, sharpen them up, and
You don't have a
that's fine.
steel?
What?
You don't have a steel? They call it a steel. It's around.
Yeah, we got that too, but it can only do so much.
Well, you just keep doing it for a little longer.
I have other things to do, Paul.
Yeah.
Than to sit there being. I'm
I
not out in
have
the woods
the
hunting bear.
I have the I bought it for myself only because I like to cook. Cutco knives that supposedly stay sharp forever. If not, they sharpen them for free. But I also have a steel, so every once in a while I'll do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, hey, that's what he set his price at, and true, not everybody's gonna do that. I can remember though when I was a kid, the guy used to come around in the wagon and do that. I don't know how much he charged because I was just a little kid. But my mother used to have her scissors sharpened by him all the time because she was a seamstress. Then we had the guy come around on the fruit stand, I guess on the back of a pickup or whatever. Those are the good old days, man. And the frosty truck would come by. The old adage, you can price yourself out of business. That's very true.
Well, that's like a lot of the dealers that we see at the shows. They'll put, a $20 comic out for $75.
Yeah.
And you're looking, you're like, okay, we won't be seeing you here too much longer.
Right,
you ain't gonna make no money.
Then at the end of the show, wondering, I didn't make any money. Well, of course you wouldn't.
Yeah, like that one Godzilla. Well, there's two different Godzilla dealers that I've met at the shows, and both of them they'll have their stuff way high priced, and they'll come over, but they've come over both times to me and buy my Godzilla stuff, and then I go walking around, I see it on their table for almost 3 times as much.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yep, whatever. I don't care. I made my money.
Did you see SM Arts, Monster Arts announced Hedora?
Godzilla toy. Yeah. Oh, you mean the Smog Monster one? Yeah, I saw that one. I just got the notification about the Godzilla toy for the park.
Oh no, I don't know. But they did the Godzilla from Final Wars. This is SM Monster Arts. The Godzilla from Final Wars, Gigan shipped already. It should be delivered to everybody by now. And then just yesterday or the Saturday was Hedora, the Smog Monster. And he also comes with the flying, like melted ice cream form. Yeah. I didn't see how much he was, but I can't get anything right now. I can't have boxes like that coming in. Mr. Picky, good morning. Must listening while working. Hope everyone's having a great Monday. It seems okay so far. Yeah, so much stuff.
Well, like I said, you can only have so much room to put it all out, and then what are you going to do with the rest of it? It stays in a box hidden away. So,
yep.
I'm like, no. And then, like I said, no. I mean, for me, I'm at 61 now. It's not like when I was at 31, and I can say I'll hold on to this stuff for 20 years and then get rid of it. I want a lot of this stuff gone now because I don't want to still be doing this when I'm in my 80s and all that.
Right.
I have no reason to, have to do it in my 80s. I get a good enough retirement and everything. And the few things that I'll hold on to, which will all be money items, if I need to sell one of them, fine. If not, I'm still fine.
Right.
I'm not like, let's say like, John or Phil or the twins that this is their job and they're going to have to work until they drop because, what are they looking forward to? They're looking forward to just Social Security and that don't pay for nothing,
True.
so
Very
they're
true.
always going to have to be working, They're going to be like some of those old people that we've seen at shows, that are in their 80s and all. And they're like, they're trying to they're trying to put stuff out on the table and everything. And it's like, and I feel bad for them, but I'm like, hey, it was the road you went down. And, I mean, at least, people like us, at least we went to something that gave us a retirement. So we say, nope, we have this will support us. And if we want to do a show, keyword want to, we can do a show. If not, we say we stay home this weekend.
Right. So you said you're doing a show this weekend?
Yeah.
And where is that?
That's the Spooky Empire over here on Sand Lake Road.
Sand Lake Road, yeah.
It's only 2 days. I'm just going to, I'll drop the seats in the car. I'll put in a bunch of totes and some posters. And that's it. I think the tables cost me $300 for the weekend.
And it's $30 to get in.
I don't know.
I saw that last time, and it's like, damn.
But I'll do that. And like I said, I'll make a couple of hundred or so, and that's it. I already got one of my regulars. He's already spending $250. So. Yep, that's the one.
December 11th at Wyndham. Get tickets. Oh, not bad. $15.
Yeah. Or 20 for 2 days.
20 for 2 days. And you got to do it now before they shut it off, right? Tickets, make plans, pop-up event, volunteers, advertising and press. Contact us, Spooky Empire. So who's going to be there? Daniel Harris. I have no idea who that is.
From Halloween 5.
Halloween. Scott McDonald. Have no idea who that is.
He's from Jack Frost. Alec Vincent is from Chucky.
The TV show?
Both the TV show and the first 2 movies.
Excuse me. I've been watching a little bit of the TV show. They don't say recent about Jack Frost, Spooky Empire. It doesn't say how much they're going to charge for autographs, right?
No.
Friday night, William Ragsdale. Ragsdale will joining Charlie Brewster Fright Night. Okay. December guest. Rob Mello, first for the Rob Mello.
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day. I have no idea what that is either.
It's a horror movie.
Pop-up vendor room sold out.
Yep.
Excuse me. Make it a December to remember. Freddie Prinze Jr. has canceled his appearance.
That was from October.
Oh, he wants to open up his own wrestling thing.
Yeah.
He was a writer for WWE for a while, and he wants to do his own now. Read more. Read more.
Nothing to read. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing this weekend.
Come on. Well, I'll leave a reply. So where's the vendors list? If you're looking to attend a show, tickets are available. Purchase now. They don't promote the vendors?
No, they never do.
That's awful.
Yeah.
So if anybody's in the Orlando area.
Yeah, because I'm going to be putting out a lot of the figures. I'm going to put them out $5 a piece.
That's the hotel that it's in.
Yeah.
That's a hotel it's been in for years now, right?
Yeah.
Remember I did it with Doug there one year.
It's
Photo
nice
ops. I never saw this movie, Krampus.
Oh, there you go. You got photo op with costume for the guy is $60.
Wow. This movie, Krampus, I was at Dollar Tree the other day. They had the Blu-ray for $1. I never saw the movie though. I don't know how good it is or bad it is. Photo. Okay, here we go. William Ragsdale, $50. Alex, $60. Daniel Harris in Santa costume, $75. Damn. The Grinch, $20. Wow. That's all you got to do is just make a movie, no matter how good it is, and then just charge for autographs.
That's it.
Holy crap. $75. She's the most expensive. Daniel Harris.
Yeah.
Wow.
$200.
Wow.
But
So
see, I
if
can
you're
do
in the
that.
Orlando
And
area
that's
and you
fine.
like to see Jerry sell his wares,
Where?
listening while working, just go to Spooky Empire.
And you can see a crazy person at the show. But yeah, like I said, you know, I'll do these every once in a while if I need to. And that's it. You know, so that's the nice thing.
Yep.
You know,
I miss
don't
it
have,
every once in a while. I miss the interaction.
yeah. And that's it. But other than that, it's like, no, I'm not worried.
Yep.
You know, it breaks up the boredom is what it does actually.
Right.
You know, I mean, yeah, right now we've got the film. I mean, I was doing what was it? Most of last week, I was listening to music samples.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, is this what we're using? Well, we're thinking about it. Or how about this one? Okay. How about this one? Okay. But it's part of the job, so I don't mind it.
Yep.
After a while, though, some of the music started to blend all together. It's like, didn't I hear this like 9 songs ago? They're like, no, it just sounds a bit like it. Oh, okay.
Wow.
But I'd rather do that now because, like I said, for one thing, these posters don't get any lighter.
Yeah. Don't I
You
know it?
know, and I'm not getting any younger, so they're getting heavier. But if I can just finance a film and get my money that way, I'd rather do that. Say, here's 20,000. Okay, now I'm going to make 45, 50,000. Okay, that's fine. That's good
Yeah.
for me. You know, and that'll be just fine. I'm like, yep, a lot less of a fuss to deal with.
True. All right. I'm going to cut it here because I have to get to work and pack a bunch of stuff. So you have nothing going on tonight or tomorrow or anything?
Nope, I'm a bum.
All
I
right.
put my link in though for my site. For the
Yeah, definitely. Everybody put your links in. Sausage links, any kind of links. Put your links in. And be back on tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Don't forget, Wendy's on right now. Just got the message. Wendy, Wonder Woman, doing her 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I wish she came in and put the link in. So check her out. Maybe win something. She's doing prizes and stuff. And that's it. So everybody have a great day. Make some money. Sell some stuff.
Have some fun.
And have some fun. So talk to you later, Jerry.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, peoples.